My day begins when I wake up. I turn on everything I can to make sure what happened in the games last night. I try to see as much a video on my device as I can to see who did what, who robbed the home run, who hit a home run, who struck out 10 or 11 people. And then from there, I have a lot of responsibilities for SNY. So I'll do anything from, I did Joe and Evan's show, which is on WFAN today. Sometimes I'll be doing print media will call me and I'll have to do something for them. The day is just packed full of baseball all the time. And that's a good thing, because that's all I'm thinking about and makes the day go quicker. You know, when I'm coming to the ballpark, I try to not listen to a lot of talk radio, not because they're not unbelievably informed, because they are. But they have their own opinions, and I don't want my opinion to be kind of shadowed or helped or hurt by their opinions. So I listen to music. Today I was listening to Counting Crows. I don't know if that matters, but that's what I was listening to the ballpark. I try to listen to music. If it's a real hectic traffic day, then I put on classical music, because I find that it helps me in the commute. Classical music's playing, somehow in your little cocoon of the car, you feel like you're safe. You know what the great thing about the device is that, one, screen's amazing. So I'm getting a little older. My eyesight is not what it used to be. So it's nice to have a big screen. I think secondly, what I look for in stats, I'll go to Baseball Reference to get statistics. So let's say Gary Cohen is talking about Tommy Agee. I'll pull up Tommy Agee's career statistics and I'll be able to see him. So if he says, you know, he was real dangerous in the leadoff position, I can pull up and say, boy, he hit 28 home runs and leading off a game. So it's those kind of things that the Samsung device, and of course with Verizon, helps me. The communication between Gary, Keith, and I is so important. Before the game, we have a constant chatter about what's going on in the baseball world. We have constant chatter about Elvis Costello playing at Carnegie Hall last night. I mean, we have all these things we talk about, and sometimes, not sometimes, many times they get in the broadcast. So the communication is the most fun part. I always said that our game is a good show, but if they had a camera on us in between innings and before the game, that's a better show. I think today's player is a lot more sensitive, and I think that makes them better human beings than we were, to tell you the truth. But they're much more sensitive to the criticism, and I definitely can feel that, and I'm sensitive to that, because I don't want to criticize. I want to point out the things that our fans are watching. And you know, if you get thrown out on a bad play, we are not going to do what they do at other places, and that is whitewash it. It's just not going to happen. So I feel bad in that respect, but also I think it's important for, you know, it's one of the reasons that our fans enjoy the broadcast. As far as Terry Collins' press conferences are concerned, I'm there most of the time. I would say that he runs about as good a press conference as there is in baseball. He's humorous, he's self-deprecating, he's honest. You know, I know he has to manage the team, and we have to talk about the team, and he himself as a manager. But more importantly, if he wasn't the manager, I'm so impressed by the human being and the man he is. Dinner changes all the time. Regina and her staff in there are such hardworking folks. You know, I come from blue-collar folks, so I respect what they do. They try to present us with a healthy meal every night, and we're just lucky. They're just really hardworking people. I appreciate hardworking people. We got a crowd of, you're going to be on TV, so smile. It's the only time, by the way, I feel like Elvis. Rusty Staub is such a special person in my life. You know, he's my teammate, and that would have been good enough. You know, there's too many charities to mention. We're going to see one today, but he is just one of the nicest men I've ever met. You would never know he was a ball player by the way he does things for others. He's always thinking of others. And he taught me to be charitable in my own life. That's what it's like working with Gary and Keith right here. That's an interesting question, where my career is going to go from here. I think I do a really good job of staying in the present. Most of the people I'm around live in the past. I played baseball for 15 years. This is my 9th year as a broadcaster. I'm only almost a quarter century getting a paycheck being around a baseball stadium. I'm the luckiest person you could ever find. And why would I want to change anything?